These are just, there's church bells going right now. Okay, so I shut my window. Hopefully you guys cannot hear the church bells. First one is Invictus by Ernest Henley, and this I think is quite a famous poem, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you would already know it, but if you don't, definitely give it a read. I kind of did like a little drawing there to kind of catch my eye about this one because I really like it. It's kind of, to me, about like success and like personal belief and like kind of almost in a weird way for me, a bit like self-esteem. Like it's just like, you know, when you listen to like a Kanye song and you're just like motivating yourself, like that's this for me. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. Unconquerable. And then it's like, it matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. I love that. And so that's like the little woman I did who's like, you know, like the literal captain of her soul. So yes, that was that one. Oh, this is just a line from a poet called Shinji Moon. She had quite a presence on Tumblr as a poet for a while, if you were, any of you guys were Tumblr kids. And yeah, her stuff is really beautiful, but then she kind of stopped posting a bit because now she sells her work instead of like just putting it out there for free. This is really nice. So I actually don't have what poem it is from, so sorry Shinji if you ever see this, but I'm acknowledging it's yours. There is a shipwreck between your ribs, and it took 18 years for me to understand your kind of drowning. There are people who cannot be held quietly. There are screams that are never externalized, your kind of drowning. Yeah, just like to all those people that are like going through pain, like you don't understand why they're going through it or how they're going through it. It's just like such a good reminder that like maybe one day you will understand and you'll hate yourself for not being there in the way that you should have been there. I'm kidding, like I was actually really serious at that point, I don't know why I did that. Okay, this is just a little line that I liked by Warson Shire. It's called In Love and in War, and it just goes, to my daughter I will say, when the men come, set yourself on fire. And like, whew, damn. Like, I'm gay as hell, but I still get that, you know? Like, I just feel like, love is such a war. Like, as cliche as it sounds to say, like, feels. Okay, something else that I've liked. So this one's another Australian poet, Aidan Rolfe. Oh, I really liked this because at the beginning he was like, he had a quote from Drake, and then I don't know, some fancy guy, I think. And it was like, the first quote's like, I'm looking forward to the memories of right now. I'm like, damn, good on a poet for quoting Drake. I feel like it's normally like literary, like, oh, no, pop, yuck, mainstream, gross. This one's called Kindness, and I underlined this one. What if forgetfulness were not a flaw, but the other side of the coin? A way to stop a surge of detail from bursting the banks, while its twin, memory, lets us make sense of the world. It's about seeing things differently, it's about appreciating the way that the human mind works, it's about accepting that, you know, I always think on a night out, but I'm like, oh, if I go here, my night like will end up in this sort of way, or if I do this, my night will be this sort of night, depending on the kind of people that I go with, the kind of places that I go, all that sort of thing. I don't know why I only think about that for a night out. I should probably think about that about my whole life. Yeah. I feel like a lot of these poets as well be like, oh, it's interesting that they chose the poem that they did choose, but different things speak to different people. Anyway, so hopefully you guys liked that. I guess I just kind of like, I needed that if anything. Guys, let me know what I'm doing well, what I'm not doing well. I don't even know if anyone will see this, so if no one lets me know, I'll just keep doing the same thing.